I'm Dr. Rahul Chauhan, working in Karnataka University, Ahmedabad. And today I'm going to talk on this topic, that is AI for personalized learning and sustainable education practice. I selected this topic because when we go back for the before 35 or 30 years, at that time there was introduction of the calculator, small calculator, right? And before that the people were doing all the calculation with the hands. In case of PhD as well, I took this example because my PhD guide also 78 years old, and he said that at that time he completed his PhD with the manual calculation, with all the statistical tests and everything. So no one said that calculator is bad for using. Because of using of calculator, we might be forgot the number system, we might be forgot the calculation, and it's possible. Right now we are doing so many calculation with the help of so many softwares like SPSS, Smart PLS, and there are so many. But it doesn't mean that we forgot the equation, right? So nowadays, for the next generation, the new software, new technologies emerged, and that is what the AI. And we cannot say, and we cannot prohibit it to our students to use this AI, because after 50 years, what company wants, that is AI. Right, after 50 years, when our children, the children of children will grown up, at that time they need a technology, na? And we people need to inform that this is what the technology is. If we are saying using ChatGPT is bad, using this AI is bad, and using all the softwares and all the website is bad, then we need to inform them that this is good, but how to use this, that's most important things. That's why I have selected this topic, right? So AI, as we know that it's a human, ultimately it's a human mind after the AI. Then the personalized learning and sustainable development practice. Personalized learning, there are so many websites, so many softwares are there where students can enroll and students can learn by themselves, right? And sustainable education practice, which is again comes from the one of the sustainable goals. I took some of the research paper also, which is published in the past 1 or 2 years, and I also took some of the finding from the research paper to generate the base of this presentations. So this paper said that pedagogical design and AI interaction, it's most important that we as of professor, as of teacher, need to involve some of the AI interaction in the pedagogical training. And how we can add, that's also challenging part for us, because we are the generation where it is a bridge between the AI and the past history, right? We are in the middle of the things. But when after 20 years some of the professor will emerge, that are the person who know how to use the AI into the classroom. So we have to do these things, as well as the impact of teaching learning. There are so many impact of on the teaching learning as well, because earlier we used to have some sort of mind mapping techniques for the lesson planning and all the lecture planning and lesson planning, and how to cope up with each objective of the course and everything. But nowadays, because of AI, it's very easy. Yesterday only in my organization, they said that we have to prepare lesson planning for the upcoming semester. So I thrown all the syllabus on the ChatGPT, and I asked them to prepare 45 hours lecture planning, and then we can modify it. It's fine based on our requirement, right? So this is how we can use in the teaching learning process as well, and we have to use it, right? And we can also, they will also give us some of the important lessons, some of the case study where we can use and not, and we can modify it. It's not like that we are going to use fully of this software for our benefit, but we can modify it. We can just get some of the idea from that. Then in this paper, yeah, this is what teachers are driven by the potential ChatGPT to enhance teaching methodology and adopt digital learning environment. This is also talk about how teachers need to use their ChatGPT for their learning environment, right? And nowadays you can also see that just open your WhatsApp and there is the one AI software, AI tools. So students can, if I will say in something in the classroom, and students can directly open the ChatGPT, the WhatsApp and the Messenger, anything, and they can just ask them whether it is good or bad, right? So it's not a case that only earlier at that before 50 years or before 30 years, it was a time that whatever faculty, whatever professor are saying, that's 100% right. We never ask them whether it is right or wrong, whether you are right or wrong. But nowadays there is a question. Students may ask them whether you are right or wrong. because they have this tools. It might be possible it's 70% accurate, 30% accurate, it depends, but they have these gadgets with them that they can ask whether he or she is right or wrong. And if you are not right, then they will ask you, is sir or madam, the ChatGPT and the technology says this, right? So we have to also develop ourselves for using the AI into the classroom. Then this is how this paper also said 4IR, that is fourth industrial revolution, right? Fourth industrial revolution also talks about the using of AI into the industry, right? It might be possible that we are producing the manager, we are producing the so many employees and so many person for the upcoming generation, right? And if we are not informing them that this is what the industry want, then we are going to produce the people who will work in 2000 or 19th century, not for the 2030 or 2050. So fourth industrial revolution also said that we have to inform them that how to use this technology into your organization. It might be possible that earlier, before 10 years, if your manager may ask you to prepare presentation, you may have a one short week to prepare your presentation. But nowadays, the industry people will not ask you to prepare presentation within a week. They will say tomorrow you have to present, and it's not possible to do it without using of any kind of the this AI tools. There are so many websites, you just put your point and they will prepare the presentation. There are so many websites, you will just upload your this PDF and they will prepare the presentation. You can change it, we can change it as per our time. So within 2 or 3 hours, we can prepare a wonderful presentation. So we have to inform them, this is what the technology that you have to use whenever you will go to the organization, right? So, and this is last one, where this personalized education like challenges to implementation and adoption, then concern about the privacy and security, promoting equitable access and addressing the learning inequalities. So this is what are the problem that we are facing, because we are into the middle of the age, right? We have seen something else and we are giving something else. That was also in 1960 or 1970, that people have seen something else before 1960-70 and they are going to give something else for the upcoming batch. So we will face this type of challenges, that we were not using this kind of things. In case of my PhD also, I didn't use any sort of the technology before 2 or 3 years, but now we have, so we can use it, right? Many a time we face that no, don't use ChatGPT and don't write your assignment with the help of ChatGPT and all other gadgets, right? But we can ask them, you can write it down, but you can modify it as per your own language. Because if there are 60 students in the classroom and we have given the same presentation to all of them, or assignment all of them, and if all of them are using the ChatGPT, then we are the faculty. We know that how whether it is from the ChatGPT or it is from their personalized things. The sir said that we can ask them for a 2-3 minutes that whatever presentation is given to you, just speak on that, right? But it's like it might be possible that we may ask the 60 student to use that, but modify it in your own language. It is just a helping hand, right? Otherwise, it might be possible that the people may become handicapped and the mind is in the ChatGPT only. But we not need to do that. So this is what the introduction part said, that integration of AI in sustainable education, as it is one of the goal, right? So there is a one techniques that is called as of intelligent tutoring system, ITS. I prepared this based on the ITS intelligent tutorial system. There are so many websites where the students can enroll themselves, and yes, current this NEP also said that after few years students may have their own degree, right? 1 or 2 subjects from another university, 1 or 2 subjects from another university, and from the another university, and they can prepare their own degree. It is under pipeline, but nowadays education is they have club all the degrees and all the subjects in some of the degrees. Like for example, in management also they will learn the psychology, they will learn the computer, they will learn the one of the subjects from the science, right? So it's not possible that in one of the management school they will have few faculty from science, few from the arts, few from the technology. So we have to use it, right? Then support from the quality education goal, as I said that sustainable development goal 4th, that said that quality is education. So we have to also take care about this sustainable education goal and technology integration in the learning. So how we can learn, like technology enhanced learning, TEL, encourage AI education practice by leveraging tools like social media and augmented reality and intelligence tutoring system. So this is all like machine learning, Python, this R Studio, and there are so many other softwares are there, right? Then augmented reality and everything. There are certain malls, there are certain social media technology where you just go there and they will, if you want to purchase something, they will show you some of the videos on that, how you will look into that particular outfit. So this is what we need to learn them, what we need to ask them to do these things, right? Because it's upcoming generation. Then AI powered learning analytics, and this is AI enabled real time monitoring to the students' performance. Yes, this is also important for the students' performance, right? With the help of AI, we can also get the students' performance, how they are performing, where they are lagging behind, if we have the students' database, right? And what kind of mentality that they have, what kind of the future goal that they have. So this is way how we need to use for the students' engagement and students' learning enhancement. Educator benefits and challenges like ITS, that is there are more good for the personalized instruction and the automatic routine task, right? So in that the students may have their own personalized learning, that these are the subject, these are the point that I want to learn based on my expectation. Many a time what we feel that always there are so many students ask me that I want to go for a KIT examination. So always I ask them to first you just give some rough examination from the basic paper. You just take any of the past paper without learning anything, you just give the paper, so that we may come to know that this is out of the 100 question or out of 100%, I know at least 30% of it. And now I want to worry about another 70%. If you are just calculate where you are standing and from where you want to go beyond. So that's what this software, this technology will give you, that personalized learning where I am right now and from where I want to start, that is what I want to do, right? So for always in my life, always I do that thing, like first without doing anything, I will just see that how much I know into this. If I know 50%, I have to work only 50%. If I know 30%, I have to work only on the 70%. But if I will start from beginning that yes, I know I don't know anything, so it might be possible that whatever learning I am doing, I might be forgot another 30% which I know, right? So that's why this is helpful. Educator benefits and challenges, I said always there are certain challenges. Yeah, role of AI in lifelong learning. AI driven education technology not only enhance students learning experience but also promote lifelong learning among education themselves, essential for the sustainable education practice, right? So lifelong, as of the educator, it's a lifelong learning. But in not only in the education, but if you will think about corporate, right? In corporate also it's a lifelong learning. It's not like that I have done my MBA or I have done my PhD and I started my work as of manager in the company, so my learning is end. No. But generally we are saying that only teacher's life is lifetime learning. It's not like only teacher's life is lifetime learning, right? Many a time I have seen that the corporate are also preparing research paper and presenting. The person who is working in the bank also preparing research paper and presenting into the conference, right? The person who is working into the company, they are also preparing the case studies and presenting into the conferences. So it's not like that only teacher is learning, right? It's a lifelong learning for each and every human being, and we have to use the AI for the learning now. Trend in education technology, that I said that remote, virtual, blended learning, and this all the things, classroom to the remote and virtual and blended learning. See, people, for example, suppose nowadays we all are using this platform like Amazon and Flipkart and all this for the online buying and selling and everything, OLX and everything. So we not need to go any outside for doing anything, right? If I want to purchase the mobile phone, if there is right now there is a rain in the Mumbai, and if somebody wants to purchase something and they are said that yeah, it's too much rainy outside, why we need to go outside, let's purchase something on the online, or it can be a food as well. So only in the industry of the education, if the people are thinking that not to go outside, let's learn something from the home, right? So they will provide it, the remote access and virtual learning and everything, right? So it might be possible that after 30 years, after 50 years, it's only a virtual learning. The people are sitting into the India, the students are sitting into the India, and they will take the lecture from the outside of India. No need to go there. You will get your degree. This is what the future prediction with the help of AI. Right. Then big data and AI education, with a move toward the online courses, managing the complex data generated by education system has become crucial. And big data mining and the AI and mainstream tools used to analyze learning behavior and improve education outcome. As we know that big data is a very good problematic and crucial phase right now, because we are in the middle of the age, but we are able to manage it with the help of AI as well. Then framework for the AI integration, Gilney et al. 2020 proposed standardized framework for the reviewing AI implementation in the intelligent tutorial system. ITS supports sustainable education practice by providing clear dimensions for the assessment, right? And this is also important, that how we are going to frame the use of AI into the education, how we are going to assess it. In some of the case, we can also, as I said, that there is a one kind of validity into the research that we known as the face validity. Might be we all knows that face validity, content validity, and everything. So with the help of first look, we can say that whether it is from the AI or from their own mind, because as we know that the behavior, writing pattern, and all the everything is different. If I will give you one particular point, that rain in Mumbai, and you have to write 10 lines on that, right? If you will just put it into the ChatGPT, their writing and your writing is changed, because it's a face validity, right? With the help of the student's face, student scenario, student's past result, we can identify whether it is their own handwriting or it's from the AI. So we can assess that kind of thing and framework as well. Then what are the categories of AI integration, like data driven approach and performance prediction? In data driven approach, we will have some sort of the data into the software, and we can use it, right? From it can be a student's data, it can be from the research data or any company data or anything else. But in case of the performance prediction, the employee supervised learning algorithm predicts students' performance and provides timely intervention. We can also have the students' performance learning based on the past data, based on their past history. We will put it into the software, and they will say whether the students will go or not. Right now, in the case of the medical science, there is like a DNA test. Before after the born of baby, they will do the DNA test. What is the future of this baby, right? So same way, when we are putting the students into the system, based on their past history, we can say that what is the future of the students, like how much score they will have in the, there is a study into the IIM Ahmedabad, that they will check all the scores, all the past history, all their mind and everything, and based on that they will just identify that in the future, in the next 2 or 3 years, how much percentage they are able to get, right? And that they are doing it. So we can also predict that based on their past history, everything, how much percentage they are able to get, and what is the range of the students, their mindset, right? So that we can do with the help of supervised learning. Then key challenges, these are the key challenges for us, as if now we are in the middle of the age. So these are the key challenges. Most students in virtual learning. Right now, before 10 years, we people were not addicted with any of the social media, right? It is of Facebook, it is not on the Instagram, not on the Twitter, or not on the LinkedIn, right? Nothing else. But now new generation is more addicted toward the LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, everything. Right, in the classroom also, they will within a 6 hour, they will also check 60 times that what is new in the social media. So this generation is more in the virtual learning, right? I used some of in my classroom, I used some of the reels to show some of the topics to the students, right? That check this reels and give your input, check this reels and give your input, check this reels and compare this reels with that reels, because they are more towards that reels and virtual learning like. So this is the way which we can adopt. Unequal global access, it's, as we know that in terms of research and in terms of all the other educational background, we have unequal access. some of the times some of university institution may have some of the access to use it and some of don't have, right? So this is what the one of the challenges, right? In India also we are not having that much good quality journal and case study to use into the classroom, but in somewhere in some another country we have, right? And then technology, ICT skills, teachers ICT skills, this is also important that as I said that the teacher earlier they have not used too much ICT tools, so nowadays it will create a problem to use the ICT tools into the classroom as well, right? And there are so many tools, so it's also a question that which tools we have to use in which kind of the objective and which kind of the topic to understand the audience. Lack of physical and emotional interaction, like virtual environment limits opportunity for the meaningful physical and emotional interaction between the teacher and students. At the time of the COVID also we faced this challenge, right? The students, it might they were at their home and we are taking the lecture from the online, right? At that time it was like just a TV channel. I always say that I am not a TV channel and you are just start your screen and you are just listening us. If it is a classroom, we may have some interaction between the student, right? But in the virtual there is no interaction with at all, right? And there are some of the courses the students they have opted like it's a pre-recorded courses, right? The courses is already done, they have recorded it in the NTPCL and everywhere we can found it, right? Courses is already recorded and they will just enroll and they will just finish this course within 3 or 4 months, right? And in that case also it's not like even it's not a online classes, it is just already the thing is there, we have to just enroll and we will get it done, right? Even it's not an online courses and they will love to do it. But the reason is that this course will give you the like a structure as per your convenience, tailor-made course. If I am free at night 2 to 4 or at night 10 to 12, I may do it. It's not like that I have to just sit on the chair and I have to on the other person on the time as per the other person convenience, at the other person time frame and everything, right? If I am free at the Sunday, Saturday, Monday, anytime I can do it, right? So this is what they will give the benefits to the students. Limited collaborative learning. See, this is most important factor which we are facing, that limited collaborative learning. If you will see many of the paper and many of the case study and research into the foreign authors, they are collaborating from the one country to another country. If you will just download 100 papers and put it into voice viewer, you may have some sort of the things that they will show that this is the collaboration with this country's collaboration with this country. But in particular case of the India, we are like we are not even collaborating with the Indian universities as well, right? So that we need to enhance, that we need to increase to collaborate India, at least into Indian university in terms of research, in terms of the all the case studies and everything, right? Also we need to collaborate with the agencies, with the companies as well. See, it can be also possible if it is a small company, we can collaborate and we can publish the case study with them as well. It's not like we need to have only the big picture into the case study, right? Because every small matter may give you some sort of the information. So that's why it's collaboration is important. Engagement and dropout concern, that's also important, like how to engage the students continuous into the system for the next 3 years course, 4 year course or 1 or 2 year courses. And if it is not that much engagement, the dropout ratio might be the increase more. Privacy and security concern, as we are in particular India, the person who is above 50 or 60 years, they need to have some sort of privacy issue as well, because the technology is very new. If it is a new, if they have newly adopted the technology, right? So it's a very new. I have seen that in case of my father right now also not doing the online payment, because they have a fear if they will do the online payment and if payment got wrong, then all the case is wrong. So this is what the challenge that we face, that the security and the privacy issue, right? Even some of the people are not not posting all the each and everything on the social media, because they are having a fear that if I will post each and everything on the social media, it might be possible that some new account will generate and they will ask money for the other person, It happened with me as well. Somebody is opened my another account, Instagram fake account, and they will ask money from my friends that I am so and so, this is my account and please give me money, I will give it back to you. So this is what the privacy and security issue that we are facing. Fairness and bias correction challenges raised in the ensuring fairness and minimizing the bias when AI systems are used in education setting. This is what also we feel we have to have some sort of the bias while using, and we are not actually doing it fairness with them. If suppose I am going to say that yes, you can use the ChatGPT and submit your assignment today evening or might be tomorrow morning, then might be possible that all the students just put it down in ChatGPT, take it in the Word file and submit it to us. So it's not the case that we need to do so. Some sort of the bias is also there, that we have to instruct them that how to use it, right? We can ask them to use the ChatGPT and take it in the Word and just write it in your language, reframe it, modify it, add some of the example into that, and then submit it. So some of the it's a two-way communication. So some of the point is here is there, and interpretability and the transparency is also the problem. Many a time we are not that much transparent in terms of the giving instruction as well and taking back everything as well. Now these are the recommendations that how we can solve this problem, right, for upcoming generation. So awareness, we can spread awareness as much as possible to the new generation that how to use, right. We can inform that the list of website, the list of journal, list of everything that you can use this for doing this, right. For example, if I am giving them that you have to prepare presentation, right, there is a 60 students in the classroom and we have a group of 6 group for the presentation, each group 10 students. Then I may give 10 different websites to the students, use this 10 website and prepare your presentation. So that's how, and we can also ask them to share their story, that how you have used this website and how you have prepared this presentation, right. So this is how we are creating awareness about 6 different websites, that how to use the presentation and how to prepare presentation. So this is what the way we can spread the awareness, right, into the classroom. Policy and regulations, with the use of AI we have to also inform them the policy and the regulation, that how and when it will be effectful, right. We know that with the help of AI the plagiarism is null nowadays, right, in some of the cases if we are not using eternity with the AI tools, AI plagiarism as well, right. But we have to also inform that this is not the way which we can use, but there is a AI detector as well, right. So we can inform them the policy and the regulations, like technology implement, the provide comprehensive training for the educator in AI powered pedagogical strategy and ICT skills for effective integrated new technologies into the teaching practice. As I said that ICT tools and this the pedagogical strategy, that how we can use this pedagogy for these things. For example, nowadays I am also taking the subjects like this statistics and research methodology and this kind of subjects. So I am not saying that this is the equation of the regression, co-regression, coefficient and this Cronbach alpha and everything. I will just give them data set, open this smart PLS, open this tools and do it this. Because they need to do these things, then why we are going to give them everything? Yeah, the equation and basic theory is fine, we can give them, because it's a base. Without base they are not learning. But after that, this is also we have to inform that after 2-3 questions we have to also ask them to do it in the ChatGPT, in the SPSS or another tools. If we are doing the regression line into the book and from the book to the on the board, it's fine, 2-3 questions. But after that also we have to ask them to do it in the RStudio, because that is what they are learning. And few of the students, many of our students is also in the abroad, they will also ask the same thing. If we are using the 5 force model into the marketing, then we have to also ask them this use the same model into the industry, right. So that is what the collaborative things that we can do for the students. So it's not like that using the RStudio, using of the smart PLS, using of the SPSS, using of the any XYZ software is bad into the classroom. It is good, and then we may produce the PhD kind of the students, right. Otherwise we have done the PhD into the RStudio and all the software, Mendelian, everything, and we are expecting from our PhD students to do that thing, but we are not informing them, right. So we have to inform that this is what the Mendeley, where you can use the reference, citation, everything. But we are expecting from the PhD students. So we have to inform them from the basic, like this is what the software we can use for the n number of research, right? And this is what the website from you can download the research paper, from you can create this thing. So we have to inform them. Infrastructure readiness and the explainable system. So this is also important, infrastructure readiness, like many of the time we are not using the too much laboratories, too much this kind of things like AI laboratories. Nowadays we call it of AI laboratories and AI the infrastructure facility, and also explainable system, that how to use it, right? We have a system, we have for example Provis, we have a software Provis where we can download 35,000 companies data, but how to use it, right? Who will explain it? Whether we can put how to use a Provis software into the laboratory, we cannot put it into the chat GPT, how to use Provis. It is a person who need to explain, right? So this is also some kind of important. Then we have technology used ITCs like performance prediction, learning behavior analysis, instructor support, engagement in the dropout prediction, and adaptation personalization. So these are the various points that we can use the technology over here as well. And pedagogical scenarios like performance prediction and behavior analysis, personalized and intervention. This way also we can use, like it's depending on the person to person and behavior to behavior, where we can use the what kind of technology. If the students itself don't know how to use it, then we cannot use from the 100%. We have to take them from 0 to 100%, right? So it's based on the behavior. As slow learner, medium learner, and fast learners are there always into the classroom. Future trend like expands sample space, integration, access, courses, where we can also have our own course and website. People wants to learn from the YouTube, so we can also create our own YouTube channel for our subject. That this is my YouTube channel, go there, and if you are not able to learn, just check it out, right? So this is what we can have some expand space and integration across the courses. We can have our courses channel and everything. Feature expectation, improvement in educational theory validation, explainable AI, in human created AI, human centered AI, and social value maximization. So this all are the future generative AI, which we can use for solution of this current problem. I am not going in depth because of the few time frame. And enhancement of the personalization, accessibility, improve efficiencies and sustainability, and addressing bias and ethical concern. So this is what we can have, how to use AI into the classroom for the generation of the future, right? And this is what the theme I have taken from this, that this is the use of AI, and because we are going to produce the future manager and future CEO and future CM and future marketing officer, and nowadays I have also seen that CIO, right? CIO, that is Chief AI Officer. That what kind of AI into the industry needs, that is more important, right? So this is what the basic idea from my side. If you have any question, you can ask me. Thank you.